Hello, I have a little message here that I would like to read you. And I have these gratitude cards, and I shuffled and picked these two cards, which I'll read at the end, but I'd like to read this to you first. I've held this story in my heart for a long time, and today I'm choosing to share it, not from a place of blame, but from truth, healing, and hope. For years, I have worked in a healthcare environment where staffing shortages and working alone situations became the norm. Many of us spoke up about how unsafe it felt, not just for staff, but for our patients too. We did what we could with the resources we had, because that's what frontline workers do. We show up, we care, we give with our whole heart. But over time, the weight of chronic understaffing and unsupported risk took a toll on me. I eventually experienced a workplace incident that led to a WCB claim and a diagnosis of PTSD. Something that didn't happen overnight, but was the result of years of operating in conditions that were emotionally, physically, and psychologically unsafe. I'm sharing this today not to condemn any one person or organization, but because I know that I am not the only one. So many workers have carried these experiences in silence. So many have been afraid to speak for fear of consequences. So many have believed that their voice didn't matter. To those people, I want to say this. Your safety matters, your mental health matters, and your voice matters. Healthcare workers deserve to be protected, not praised as heroes while being placed in unsafe conditions. We deserve systems that support us, leaders who listen, and workplaces that prioritize well-being of both staff and patients. This chapter of my life is now complete. I've stepped into a new season, one filled with alignment, purpose, abundance, community, and love. I no longer carry fear around sharing my lived experience because it comes from a place of compassion and truth. I believe that shining a light on these realities is how change begins, not with anger, not with blame, but with honest clarity and the courage to say, we can do better, we must do better for everyone. To anyone who has walked a similar path, I see you. You are not alone. Your experiences are valid, and together our voices can create the change that has been needed for far too long. Here's to new beginnings, new chapters, and a future where truth is met with transformation, with love and light. The first card I have here says, we must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives, John F. Kennedy. And our other card here says, Piglet noticed that even though he had a very small heart, it could hold a rather large amount of gratitude, from Winnie the Pooh. So if this resonates with you and you feel called to send a message, or if you feel called to reach out in any way or share a message or share your story, this is a safe space, and I'd love to support anyone who feels like they're going through the same thing, because I know what it's like to feel like you can't speak up about things, or it feels like it wouldn't matter if you did, but our voices matter, and we matter, and the people that we look after matter as well. So again, not with blame or anger or anything like that, but with compassion and wisdom and knowledge and the willingness to look at a situation in a different light. Okay, that's all I've got.